Yes, sir. You explained, actually, you explained yesterday about drill down.
Yes. 1 minute. Once call to Abdur Rahman. Sudhir, once call to Abdur Rahman. One guy is there, Abdur
Okay,
Rahman, in our interview preparation group. He is joining from last 1 week. Actually, he gave 1 month break. He's an old guy. Once call to Abdur Rahman, Sudhir. Then,
yeah, I'm calling.
okay.
He's not responding, Abdurrahman.
Okay, fine. Yes. You can go ahead. Suresh, can you explain? So, what is the drill down?
Yes, drill down. It is available in our UX pages, and end
Okay.
users will know about our line items from where we have taken the line items. They can see through the drill down.
Generally, in earlier we used to check this drill down option in in our modules itself. In modules only we have that option in modules. But nowadays, what happened? They have even this. We are providing this option in UX pages as well. So how we do drill down in our models? We have no. I think so many candidates know that one. So whenever if you do drill down nothing but we are checking, so from where this data is getting. So if I click, if I right click on my any cell, so I will get some options. You can see here, reporting module is their example. So if I click any reporting module, so you can see this is a cell. If I right click on this cell, you can see this option, drill down. Even if you control and F8 also you can press. Otherwise, if you click right click, then also you will get this option. If I click drill down, so it will show from where that value is getting. You can see. So from where, if you want to expand, you can see, you can expand like this, from where that value is getting. So if system 09 forecast versions, you can see from forecast, system 09 module forecast we are ticking. First condition we are checking here, and second one you can see in then condition, you can see system 08 employees country, you can see second module, and third one data 01 module. So from where that value is getting, each and everything it will show detailedly. So then if I click again here, drill down, right click and drill down for employee expenses module, from where I am getting data. I am getting for that one employee expenses, to employee expenses from where I am getting data. So I am getting data from this module, employee to expenses module, salary into employee 01 drivers. So like this, so from where we are getting this data, we can understand in modules. Generally, drill down nothing but whenever if you want to know from where this data is getting, so you should do again and again drill down. Still, it shows that finally it shows it, we don't available for drill down for this one. You can see again I am getting, I have drill down for this one option, but somewhere what happened, we can't do drill down after some time. You can see if I do again drill down, it show finally, sorry, drill down, we we still we have available drill down here. You can see it show finally we don't available this drill down option, simply it will show. I think wherever you get this blue one, mostly you will not available. You can see what is mean by blue means you are uploading data here. We are not using any formula. We are importing the data. So from here we are getting the data. So like this. So finally you will get option. We don't have any drill down. Like if you have blue color text, we are uploading here. We are not using any formula. So here only we are uploading first system 08 employee details. We are uploading the data. Then from here onwards we have relation to the these two most of the things. So you can understand from system 08 employee details we are using this one. From this is the base to get that value. We can understand how many module from how many modules we are getting data, and from which line items we are getting data, for which cell we are getting data. Each and everything you can understand very clearly if you do drill down. So this is a major part. So this option earlier we have only in modules only. Modules we have so many days, but nowadays what happening, even we have this option in UX pages as well. So if I in UX pages also they are providing this option now. So if I want to search anything, you can see chart, drill down from where that value is getting. You can't drill down into this. You may not have access to cell data, or cell might not contain formula or summary. So you can
Sir,
see.
are you recording this, sir?
Yes,
Are you recording this session, sir?
yes, recording.
Okay.
You can see here. So we, whenever if you chart drill down nothing but you can see here you can put your cursor and click on right. You should right click. Then you can if you click on drill down, what happening you can see. You can't drill down into this cell. You may not have access to this cell data, or cell might contain the formula. Volumes directly we have uploaded in our module. Is it correct or wrong? We didn't use any formula. Is it correct? So I will check for this one. Drill down margin. You can see margin is equal to, what is the margin? Revenue minus cost of sales. Is it correct? Yes. What is revenue 03 margin calculation formula? Revenue
Correct.
minus cost of sales. So from where we are getting data? This revenue minus cost of sales. So this one you can easily understand from how you are getting data, and each and everything you can understand. So like this you can put drill down on your chart UX as well. So that is the option we have. So
Sir, in UX pages, how can we see? Can you show it again?
you
Right click only. Here also.
keep cursor here, right
Okay.
click, right
Okay.
click, and then click drill down.
Okay. Okay.
Then you are getting formula revenue 03 margin calculation. Margin line item is equal to revenue minus cost of sales. So here you are getting margin is equal to revenue minus cost of sales. You can see revenue 324, cost of sales 0. Every detail you are getting clearly. Whatever the value you have, you can show margin how you are getting. 324 you can see. We have checked for this month, I think 324. So you can see revenue minus cost of sales. Like this you are getting. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Sir, why it is not available for a line chart, sir?
Line chart also available. You can see we don't use formula here. Okay, volume nothing but we are importing the data. Here also available. If you don't available, it should not provide. Drill down is available here. We are not using any formula here. You might
Okay,
not
it
contain
means
the formula. you can see for volume data, you can see for volume is there. You can see in our demand 0 to volume module is there. We are not using formula volume inputs. You can see we are directly uploading from the excel file. You can see all text, you can see blue color text from excel file to you are uploading here. If you have formula, it will show from where, which module, which formula you are getting directly. If you are uploading from excel, then how it show? Finally, whenever if you have blue color text, what I told you, we can't see anything that you, what is mean by blue color text? You are uploading from the excel. So then what, how it, why it show which formula we are using to get that data, which formula and which module from we are using getting this data, how it define? So it doesn't show. That is the thing, we are getting
It
excel directly.
it's not available for importing data. It's only available for when we use the formulas. We which do those data only. It
Suresh,
will show.
don't say available. If you use any formulas and any modules, if you are pulling to that data, you are getting data from this module, it will show. If you are extracting directly from excel, why it show? Are you getting or not getting?
Okay.
It's getting
That's
directly
right.
from excel
That's
only. If you it is get
sorry.
from any modules, it will show any modules and other
Okay. Got it.
line items, it will show from this modules and these things you are getting directly. You are uploading the data from excel. Could I show that one? Should I show that one you are getting from excel? It will show directly. You are not available any drill down option for this one. We are not using any formula. It is showing clearly directly. You are uploading, simply it is showing. If I click here,
Yes,
it
yes.
is showing simply. The cell might not contain formula or summary. You, it doesn't consist formula, nothing, but you are uploading from excel, it's showing, giving answer, proper answer. So that is the thing.
Okay.
So you are getting, if you say click on any module or anything, so generally from where you are getting data, this is uploading, this is uploaded data. If I try to do drill down here as well, you can see drill down is unavailable for the current selection. Drill down is not available. Why? Means you are not using any modules and any formulas to pull this data directly from excel. We are getting this data. So if I go to other thing, you can see if I try here revenue, I will get simply from where I am getting this revenue. So you can, first of all, it will shows the formula. If system 09 forecast version, then revenue 03 margin calculation revenue, we should we are getting data from the revenue 03 margin calculation revenue line item. You can see here. Else if it is, if it is false, if it is a not a the forecast version, if it is a actual or budget version, so data 01 it goes to the data 01 actual and budget version, and it will provide the revenue. In this way we should understand. So each and every cell again you can drill down from where we are getting data. If I, you can see here, if I try to do this drill one, nothing you will get simply. So this is a blue color text. Whenever if you have any formula only, it involves some, we are pulling data from one module to another module. So this is a drill down option we have. Is it clear?
Yes,
What
sir.
is,
Clear, sir.
so how we are doing drill down, and even this option they are providing in the new UX pages as well. So that is the thing. So where is Arshad Ahmed? Still he is not going to join.
Uh, I will call him, sir, once again.
Check him. So he is facing interviews, and why he is not responsible. So this is a one chart drill down option we have here. Other option we have like another option we have, you can adjust column width and like you can see here, earlier we used to only set this one. So only we used to keep only this plane. So and even we don't use to, you can set this columns line item width and column width, each and everything we don't, only we have earlier we couldn't do this, we couldn't provide option for the end user. So nowadays what happened, end user can adjust this column widths and like different option whatever that they want, they can select like this, and you can see. So each and every option they are provided. Earlier they didn't provide this one. So each and everything they have provided now. Row header, you can see. So these like earlier they couldn't provide these options, adjustment option. So nowadays what happened, they provided this option to adjust on the base of requirements. You can see row header, column header, so each and everything, so we can adjust. So you can on the right or left, even you can see size also you can change. So on the base of requirement we can do whatever we want. So these are the adjustment they are provided in the new UX pages. So these are the options they are provided. So on the base of requirement we can adjust. So earlier they couldn't provide this option for the adjust the these things. So is it clear? So columns and rows widths, columns, these are the columns and rows and color, whatever the thing they want to do highlight. So and if they want increase row and column widths, each and everything they couldn't provide earlier this option. So in UX pages, so if you want to look good and good manner, we can highlight some things and we can like do, we have so many options here. So to effective visualization we can do the changes. So that option they have provided recently. So for even end users also they can do these changes. So that option they have provided from Anaplan, they have released this new option. So try to understand this as well. So new UX pages, column widths and like rows widths and color visualization. So these are the things we can change on the base of requirement, end user requirement they can change. So this flexibility they have Anaplan is released recently. So what is this option, Sudhir, can you explain? Yes,
For highlighting rows and columns, we can
and
use
you can
for
increase the even you,
fonts, column width and this
yes,
rows width as well.
yes, we can adjust rows and column widths, we can adjust to look effectively.
Yeah.
So this one they have given the new functionality. So this also we should cover, try to cover this point as well. So very important one. And we in most of the time they will ask about this one only. New UX pages they will ask, even Anaplan they will ask, but most of the time they will ask regarding the new UX pages. So that is the thing. This is the second future you can consider. And one more thing, in new updates, Sudhir, I couldn't see that performance. What are the different types of performance testing question you didn't include in our questions? Try to check it once.
Yeah, yeah, I'm checking it.
And last time even I have sent some questions as well. Some requirements I given. So try to check that requirement and try to increase the like you have, we have given simple questions for the Polaris and classic engine, but we that is not enough. And
Yeah,
in
yeah.
same way they will not satisfy. Breakdown, breakback functionality also we have given simple words, but we should give more explanation, so with example and everything, so that that things you try to implement, it will be helpful for you.
Yeah.
Everyone, like, they will ask cross question 100%, they will not satisfy with one question answers, they will ask cross
Okay.
questions, and again whatever we give answer, again on that only they will ask. So we should be very perfect on whatever we are giving answer, that is 100%. Otherwise they will ask reverse questions. You can see here. And another other thing, like, planning and modeling, nothing but these are the changes we got in the modules. So, like, reordering the modules, we got a new option, so that we can reorder the modules, so that option we got. And other than, you can see here, in user experience, nothing but you can see user experience in our UX pages, this column width and setting overrides, that option they provided. Role based landing pages. So role based landing pages means, on the base of user role, we can provide the access, you can provide the UX page access, that we have got the option here. So page builders can define fixed landing page for the users, dependent on their model role, helping users access to the content they need more quickly, and streamlining the navigation. Means, on the base of their roles, they can directly go to the that UX pages, and they can access, there is no need to go here and there, so simply. So that is the option we have here. So on the base of their user roles only, they can access the UX pages. So earlier what happened, they used to provide only page admin option. So if you have page admin option, mostly you can view the all the data, and you can't access the data on the base of like role only, like on the base of our accessibility only, we used to provide the access the data. But page admin is a mandatory. So instead of what they have done now, so they even they are using they used to, now they are providing the page admin access as well. And after page admin access as well, we should provide the on the base of their roles, in UX pages, they are providing the one option here. So what is that option means? So here they will provide the access on the base of roles. If I set click here any UX page, so page setting, delete page setting, you have this one. Other options also you have user based role setting. So on the base of that user access only, they will get the access, so he will not get other access. So like that we are getting, if you click here, you will get that options. This is a trial period Anaplan. So generally we, just a few points they are not showing. Generally what happening in what happens, real time, you have more options than this one. Only few options they will not provide for the trial period. This is for learning purpose, that is the reason they are not providing. But real time what happened, they will provide the more features. So that is the thing on the base of role.
What is the other features? Explain. One is page setting, delete, and
And you have multiple source module, multiple source model option. And you can see, and other thing is user based role setting. So like these options you will get. So here will these are the things we should understand here. And like on the base of user also we can set option. And one more thing here, same question you have here, like switch to role based here in the second one, chart model switch update. So you can see model, what is mean by model switch update means. So already just now I am showing here in UX pages model, for this UX page. So what is our source? One source we have generally here. But what happened, I can give the multiple sources here. If I click here module, like source module also you will get option here. So if you click on source module option, for this page, what is the source? So if I select the source, I can add 2 to 3 models, 2 to 3 models for the this new UX pages. Why means, so for one page you can have multiple sources you can add. So why it is happens means, by selecting here, so whatever the source you want to select, you can select at a time. It will not available, but you can switch. For this UX page you can keep one source model now, and if you want to change the source model, generally what happened, we do development, testing and production. Sometime, generally whenever if you do development, at that time for this UX page we'll keep development as a source. We'll check once if it is a development, if it is everything is looking fine, then same changes will from model to dev model to will pull into prod model. But everything is goes fine, then what happened, what will you do, we change this dev, this model, this UX pages to source as a prod model. Why we are changing dev to prod source? What is the reason? Yes, why we are keeping initially dev and later I am changing to dev to prod? What is the reason?
to avoid structural changes.
Generally what happened, so in whatever the changes, if you want to test in which model, which mode we test dev in, do we test in dev or and directly we do prod? Whatever the
In,
changes, if you want to test trial, if you
Dev
want
only.
to,
We will send from dev to test and we will test in
yes,
dev test environment.
that is the procedure for the model. Here also for UX pages also same thing will do now. Whatever the changes if you want to do, first generally what from where we check, for checking purpose we do from dev only. After completing dev, what will you do? Simply, if everything is fine, it everything is looks fine, so we'll change instead of dev. After checking with dev, we'll change source as a from dev to prod. That's it. If we'll check with dev model, and we attach generally source model to this UX page to dev model, and we check each and everything. And even after completing this one, everything is fine, every graphs or data is looking fine, then what will you do? Simply we attach to the production model. So that is the thing. So in this way, we can switch the model. So this is known as a UX pages ALM. UX pages ALM. Sometimes this question also ask. They will ask, what do you know ALM process in UX pages? So what is mean by it? ALM process in UX pages means this only. So in generally what we have in ALM process, so generally we do any changes, if you want end user in dev model we do, and we'll test from dev to test, we'll test, and if everything is fine, then we sync into dev to prod. So here also same thing we are doing. We are checking with the dev model that whatever the changes they want, if everything is fine, the dev model changes will pull from dev to test. Then what happened, by putting that test model as a source, we'll check everything is fine, then we'll remove the test as well, and finally we put as a prod model. Third model we put. What we are doing, are we doing same thing in ALM process what we do, or what we are doing here in new UX pages? Yes, if they want to change anything, we are doing, we should do same thing here in UX pages also. We should attach here source model attachment, you have here option, so there you can get option. So first of all we need to, whatever the thing you want to do in model itself you should do, just you need to change the sources here. If you change the source, accordingly your detail will get update. Nothing will be difference. If you have here, you can see, if I open in one module, one UX page I will open. So for example, I have given source for this one, some line item I have given example. So the source for this module is the something revenue 0 to volume input. Instead of this one, if I take another module, what happened? Yes, what happened?
Data get changed.
data will get changed, your graph will get changed, it will not get remain. Are you getting different data or not? Page will be same, module you will change, modular model you will change according in whatever your requirement, nothing but you are changing some graphs and everything you are changing. So by if you change the model, so there also you may create some changes in new model. But if you get any new requirement, you will do new requirement, some filter option you will change. Most of the changes whatever you want to do, you will change. So after doing these changes, what happened, new graph you will get, whatever the changes we want to do, new things you will get, so according to end user requirement. So that development model will do first. We'll check, we attach, we'll check with this UX pages how it is looking like. Then we, that changes will dev model to we pull into prod model. So after pulling that changes prod model, we'll put prod model as a source here without facing anything. You don't need to bother change in UX pages, nothing. Whatever the thing you want to do, dev model, prod model only you should do. So what we are doing simply, we are changing just source here. If you change the source, new source you will get, new model you will get, and new UX pages, whatever you whatever the module you attach according to that requirement, you will get the graph here. You will get the data in UX pages. Okay, whatever the source module you attach according to their requirement, you will get, as I showed just now. If I change the different module, I will get the different graph, that's it. So in this way, if
So
you source the model, you will get the according to our requirement, you can change the source model. And this is known as a ALM UX, ALM UX pages, UX ALM you can say. So
only
sometimes,
changing the source module, that is a called that will be called as a ALM of UX pages.
only changing, why changing, even you are not pulling the data, like whatever the dev model you are changing, that you need to pull the prod model. And all this process is, know what is mean by ALM. From starting to ending procedure, we should say source model, you are changing the source model is a one option, that is also one step here.
Okay. We do the development, we deploy to the prod model, then we change the
Yes,
sources in UX page. That is
you first
completely
you
of
should,
UX pages.
check with the dev model how the
Hmm.
changes are looking in UX pages. Then will pull into that changes dev model to prod model. And then you are changing here, so dev model to prod model as a source. Then it become, it shows the prod values, prod model values, it shows in new UX pages. So this whole process is known as a new ALM UX pages, ALM of UX pages. So in same model what we are doing, same thing we are doing, that is known as a ALM UX pages. So simply whatever you want to do, you should do models only. But you are in these steps what we are doing, instead of dev model, we are attaching to the prod model after completing the changes and everything. So is it clear, Sudhir, what I am doing here?
Yes, sir.
Sibai, I'm sorry, but I lost a bit in between things. Can you repeat from in a small sentence briefly, what exactly like we have to do for ALM of UX pages, and step by step, if you can tell me. Can you repeat it once?
Uh, Sir, the only difference is regularly we are attaching the dev model and here we are attaching the prod model. Is it, sir?
Yes, instead first we'll check with the dev model. Okay. Instead of dev model, we attach prod model is the final answer, that one. But before
Okay.
that, first step, what will you do? First step, this model we have the dev model only. Okay, we have dev model, this UX page. Then what will you do? We do what is mean by ALM. Whenever the end user get the any requirement, in that scenario,
We
we
put
need to
we do some system develop model and we attach to the we send
yes,
to prod model.
we need to develop the things and we need to send into prod model. That is our main intention. That is known as a ALM process. So your first step, whenever they get any changes requirement in UX pages, so in that scenario, what will you do means simply we do development. First step, what will you do whenever they get any requirement on UX pages? In UX pages, they need some requirement. So in that scenario, what will you do? First step, we need to do the development in the our development model. First of all, they need to do first, right, try to note this point, even try to note
Yeah.
down. So
Okay.
if you want note down the points, you can note down. First of all, we need to do the development in the dev model. We need to do the development in the dev model. After completing the development model, once you can already this model is UX pages attached to the dev model, you can check it either how it is working. So how it is graph looking, everything you can check it here. You can understand the how it is how its data is looking, you can understand. Then
Once
what
the
you can
development is once the development is finished, we can check in the UX
UX
pages.
pages how data is looking. So that is the
Looking.
second
Okay.
page. So if you are getting proper values and everything, you are expecting, you are getting expected result. You are getting, if you are getting expected result, you need to check. Then you need to check UX pages either we are getting expecting result or not.
Okay.
So this one is the second step we'll do. So if everything is fine, then what should we do? The development changes we need to pull from dev to prod by using the revision tag and everything. That is the normal process. That changes we need to pull dev to test and then dev to prod. That we need to do. So third step, we need to pull changes from the dev to prod by using the revision tag. Normal procedure, that one. Third step. Faiz, are you there or not? You are not asking any questions. Just you are, I think, just he turn joined and nothing he is doing. It's looking like that only.
No, Asubhi, I'm listening, Asubhi.
Sir,
Okay.
here how we are creating this dev and prod, like so in normal in model we have option to copy and or copy option and we can rename as prod. Here in UX pages, how are we going to do?
Divine prod, I am discussing about model itself. I am saying. So if you
Okay.
have model itself, in model only we should do the changes. In UX pages we don't do changes. In model, if you do the changes, that changes only we attach to the UX pages. Na Sudhir, simply.
Yeah, that is fine, sir. Now you are talking about specifically to UX pages, no?
You can see if you want here copy option you have here. Here you have other option, copy option also you have. If you do copy, you will get this detailed margin summary, another one, detailed demand review. So here we are not getting option. So but generally we'll get the
Okay.
copy option also will get here itself if you want.
Okay. For trial option, it is not getting.
Trial option you are not getting. And even see, so if you have this, you can pull this UX page to here to somewhere also you can pull. Move option also you will get here. Copy, move, every 5 to 6 option you will get mostly here. So move option you will get, copy option you will get, most of the option you will get here. If I want to pull this page to somewhere, I can pull move option also. If I, after clicking move, which workspace and which model should I pull, so that option also it will provide. Each and every option you have here itself.
Asubhi, I have one doubt regarding this testing. testing model. Actually, whenever the requirement is there from end user for any changes,
Yes.
at the time we at the time for temporary basis we create the copy of the dev model and we
No, no
make it started.
temporary, not
Uh,
temporary. Already you should maintain dev prod and test initial only. Already
Initially,
temporary
okay,
purpose we create. We should, whenever you, if you complete the model building process, you should maintain always three models.
three models. Okay,
Not why temporary. There is, unfortunately will get requirement daily. Always they will get requirement monthly, quarterly.
that's fine.
Whenever they get,
Okay,
they will ask us. At that time we should implement the things.
okay.
That is not, unfortunately. We know very well each and every time we'll get the updates. So that is the reason. So we should be ready for it. So here you will get that option.
Asubhai,
Yes.
usually we bring the uh, grids from the development model, right?
Yes, yes.
In our workspace, in the practice, in the
Yes, we create the saved views and
so,
that we can attach to the new UX pages.
but in the real time, uh, uh, we bring those things from the prod model, Asubhai.
If you are doing development, you should take from development itself. If you are in a prod model, end user, then they will just watch it. They will, that UX pages will attach to the prod model for end user.
No, Asubhai, no, no.
Whenever, if
As
you
we
are, no, no, if
discussed,
you are do, if you are,
as we discussed this thing, no?
where you are exactly, you are tell, are you in development, more development, are you are in progress of development, or once you complete your development, in which stage you are? In real time also, whenever you are development, your UX pages only attached to the dev model only. Once you complete the dev and everything, then that will be different scenario. Whenever, if you are developing the model 100%, it will, that your model will attach to the dev model. When prod model will comes into play means, once development is complete, then prod model will start. Everything is complete, then finally we'll start, like, keep for testing purpose and each and everything purpose, we create three environment. And at the situation, we'll get prod model comes into play.
Okay. Then again, from the beginning, we need to change the after the testing. If all goes well, then from the beginning, we need to change the sources of the UX pages from development to prod model. Is that the case, Asubhai?
Yes, so we need to change the dev to prod here.
Okay, right from the beginning to end of the whole model.
Yes, and even you
Uh,
have one more thing. Even you have UX pages, dev UX pages you have, dev UX pages you have, and prod UX pages also you have. Try to remember this one. For sampling, testing purpose we do in UX pages, dev UX pages. And if you, once if you complete this one, these UX pages you can pull to dev to prod UX pages. UX pages nothing but they will use different workspaces as well. Different workspaces they will use. So even dev and prod will try to keep separate as well sometime. And even for situation what we are discussing here, you don't divert the situation here. Our try to understand the main concept here. It is diverting the situation. So many scenarios will be there, but I am explaining scenario what is ALM, UX pages ALM. So what is UX pages ALM, try to understand this one, later you ask questions. And once if you do, what is the second step, what are the development changes we got here. So we are doing the development and we are pulling dev to prod. And we are checking everything is fine or not. And the third step, we are pulling the changes dev to prod. Then in what you have written for third step, we
yeah,
need to, yes. in third step, what you have right here?
Pull changes from dev to test, then dev to prod.
Dev to prod, we pull the changes, model changes here, not here in UX pages. Model changes will do, and we don't have any comparison synchronization process in pages itself. From dev pages to prod pages, we can't do anything. Try to remember this one. Whatever the changes we want to do in dev model will do. From dev model to you pull the dev model changes to prod model. Just you for this UX pages you attach either dev model or either prod model. Whatever the model you attach, you can attach here by changing the source. That option we have. But dev page to UX page, the directly you can't pull anything. Is it clear? So why this UX page is totally depends upon the modules only. Whatever the modules it shows, you can it UX page also shows same thing. Nothing it shows. Is it clear?
Instead of synchronization, we are changing the source from development to prod. Right, Asif?
Develop in dev to prod also model you are doing synchronization only now files. After changing the dev
No,
model,
no. I'm talking in UX page, Asif. After doing that synchronization in development to prod,
yes,
we come to UX pages and then we will change
change the source,
the source here.
change the source, that's it.
Yes, yes,
Then
yes.
that whatever the dev model you have done, that changes you are pulling into prod model, and then that prod model source you are changing here. That part you are keeping prod model source here. Then what happening? That changes only you are getting here. Dev model changes whatever you have, you are getting prod model here. From dev to prod you are getting that changes, and that changes you are showing here in this UX page by changing the source. So that is known as a UX.
Like Asibe, if, we pull the data from dev to prod, and we are going to go the UX pages of prod. No, sorry, prod not dev, and we are changing there only, or we are changing in the prod
Yes.
UX pages.
No, 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 not prod UX pages. I am not discussing about that one. This only this UX page only. This UX pages only. I am changing the instead of source dev model. I am keeping the prod model here only. You don't. That is the reason file is diverted something. So like I don't want to like first of all understand here this UX page only. I can change instead of source model like dev model. I can keep the prod model here itself. So changes you can see here.
This is
Changes
the
is
UX. This is the UX pages of dev model, right?
dev model, but it become prod model. If you keep dev model as a source, it will become dev model. If you keep for this page, if you keep prod model, then what it happened? Prod UX page. That's it.
Prod. Okay, okay, okay. The sources we can do it in the UX pages of dev. If we change the source, then depends on the source, it will get changed.
Yes.
If it is, yeah. Okay,
Yes.
okay.
And
What happens? What happens in the prod UX pages?
what I am not discussing about prod UX pages. Okay, now this page become only prod UX page. Why you are taking attention? If you want dev UX page and prod UX page, you can keep one copy here. You can make copy here. So for dev UX page, you can keep this one only. For copy, you do all those things. Dev copy, prod copy, dev copy, prod copy. You will get this option. You can see. And after all this prod, whatever you have, you can if you want pull somewhere, you can pull all prods. Like that, you can have option. You can have copy option here. Keep original model like page like that only. In copy model, whatever the I am saying here, you do copy model. In copy model you do. So this dev model you have the dev source only, and copy model you have the prod source. Then what it become? This is the dev page and this is the copy prod page. If you want pull this all prod at one UX page, you can pull. Move option you have here. Move option also you will have generally. So these also, if you want to separate things, you can do that one. If you want here itself dev and prod copy, you have both different. The thing is, you need to try to understand here. We are changing the source of the model for this page, dev to prod. So then what happening? So whatever the changes we have in dev model, so that we are pulling dev to prod. And for this particular page, you are, if you want to make copy, you can make copy. and for this you consider this one as a dev ux page, and if in bottom you will get the one another ux page that you can say detailed demand 03 prod model, prod ux page. For this one you keep source, change source, whatever the things procedure we have done just now. So if you change this one dev ux page and prod ux page, now itself you can become the two ux pages, dev and prod. So in this way what happened, we are nothing we are doing, just we are changing the source, we are changing the source from dev to prod for ux pages. So so that they can effectively they can see the changes in ux pages whatever they want. Is it clear what
So
happening here?
can you show once what about like how we change from prod to
Are
sorry,
here
dev
in
to prod?
trial period we don't have option, Arshad bhai.
Okay, okay, okay,
Already I told here we are not getting the changing source option. If you get changing the source option you can do it real time, you will get it.
okay. ठीक है.
So that's the thing. So anyway this is a like how you can change the source. You have the change source option. We are discussing about the model switch. Model switch nothing but for ux pages you selected model in the pages that support multiple models is now persisted when navigate across the pages. You can change the source model, multiple model you can change. This is the ux pages, user experience pages, whatever the new updates we got. So this can help ux alm when navigating the across the pages with the dev model selected or any scenario where you are using the page across multiple models, dev model or prod model. For particular page if you want change source, whatever the change, whatever the source you want change, you can change here. That is the thing they are discussing here. No, different model you can select for the one page on the base of requirement dev or prod. And you can see here, and one more thing, different model you can select means you can't select for financial model to supply chain model. Try to remember that model should be there in compatible. What is mean by compatible? You can change the different models is fine, but this is the for example supply chain model, financial model, this one. Can we change for this financial model to supply chain model? Example, this is the we have for this ux page financial model, margin summary is there. So this margin summary is the financial model source we have. Can I change for this one supply chain model as a source? Multiple models means what is mean by it?
It's get completely change
That
the
model
model
should be
compatible.
compatibility.
Compatibility.
What is mean by compatibility? We should understand only compatible models, whatever the source you have for this one, this model to compatible model only you can change. What is mean by compatible model?
Same type of model,
Not same type,
almost. Yeah.
not same model. Suresh, I have explained yesterday, you are there. So what is mean by compatible model?
Okay. Sorry, sir, I didn't remember that.
So generally what is compatible model, Faiz?
I think similar model, Ashif bhai.
Similar model, okay, but we have some definition to the not similar. You can't say not similar model. Compatible model nothing but if you generally in alm process what will you do, we make 3 copies, something will do, or one model will sometime will create the new model with the revision tag, that is also will get new model. So compatible nothing but the model should be made copy of the same model. So you
Same like
should
uniform or unique we can consider.
not unique, we can say. If you are dev model you have, so if you are making 3 copies of that dev model, we are keeping one test and one in prod, so that 3 models are compatible, that is fine. And making copy of one model, making 3, that is also 3 models are compatible. And even I am creating the one model from the revision tag. Whenever if you have any model, so sometime you can create the model from the revision tag of this model. This is Ali level 1 example model, Ali level 1 example model. If I try to create the model, you can see by revision tag also you can create the new model. So by creating the model from revision tag also it is a compatible. You can see create model from the revision tag. So whatever, if I create the revision I will get option here, create model from the revision tag. This also, this way if I create the new model, then this model and Ali level 1 example model are the compatible. I am making the copy of this one only now. That is the reason. So the model should be originated from the same. You can say for example, so all childs are like we can say uh, compatible to their parents. Why means all childs are mostly get from parents, so that is a reason. So like compatible nothing but they should originated from the same source. So all models should be originated from the same source, so that is known as a compatible. If you are pulling bringing some other childs and if you are say our child, is it possible? Nothing is a possible. If you have so many child, that all childs are our childs generally. So same way like this is the, we can say, what we say, the model should be originated from the same source, then that models are the compatible. So that is the thing. If you create the new models, that will be new model. But if you copy of model and if you create the model from the revision tag, these models are the, all models are the compatible. You can change the source here, that compatible models only. You can't change whatever the model you want. For financial model, if I want to bring like other say supply chain model, even otherwise if you are creating in Sudhir model is there, Sudhir making 3 copies, whatever the source he want to change, he can change dev prod whatever it. But Sudhir can't keep this Inayat level 1 model as well. Even though if they are financial model, Sudhir can't keep this Inayat level 1 model. Why? Sudhir model is a different, Inayat model is a different. That model should be compatible whenever you are changing the source. Is it clear? What is compatible?
Originated from the same model.
They should be originated from the same model. That is the reason ALM UX page means our aim is to check with our dev model and prod model and UX pages. I don't want to compare with the any other models. So just we want to change the source our models only. Whatever the we are developing testing, so generally there is no required, there is for other model to compare. So the thing is we required only our dev model we can keep, our prod model you can keep here to compare. So that is known as a compatible model. You can change the source as a compatible models only, you don't change so the requirement also you will get that only. Generally you will not get requirement to compare with the other, you change the source model to other model which are not necessary. Is it clear how which models we can update? You can change the source for the UX pages and what is the compatibility. And even you can see one more thing, whenever if you are doing ALM process also, you can't do any compatibility with the other models. Here if I am trying to do here anything, if I try to, you can see here, so compare and synchronization process is there generally. So sometime if you don't have any same models, if you don't what is our procedure, we should create dev model to prod. You can see I will check here Inayat prod. You can see you are getting compare and synchronization. Why I am getting? Already he has Inayat level prod and Inayat test and dev, he created some models. That is the reason you are getting. If I am getting Faiz level 1 model, Feroz is not getting. So if you have 2 3 models same model, Sudhir also mostly he will get Sudhir test and Sudhir prod, compare and synchronization. So compare and synchronization, when you will get both the 2 models should be compatible. I mean same 2 models originated from the same. Ali level 2 startup, you don't get. I didn't make 2 copies here. So like this for this model also don't get compare and synchronization process. Compare and synchronization process also for which model you will get this option? Only compatible models. If you have 2 models same, originated from the same model, if you make 2 copies of same model, then only you will get the compare and synchronization option. Is it clear how you are getting this one? What is compatibility?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Sudhir, what happening is here, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So compatibility nothing but two models should be same, then only you can do the compare and synchronization, you can do ALM process, everything. Otherwise if you are making the different models, if you want to compare, even it will not compare and it will not get synchronized. If I want to synchronize Inayat with the Feroz model, it will not possible. Why? Means Inayat is a different model, Feroz is a different model. Whatever, if you are creating level 1 model also, it is a, it doesn't consider it, you are creating level 1 or level 2, whatever it. So anyway, this is a compatible. So you can see this one, and other option you have, like end user show or hide enhancements. So end user enhanced selections will bring parity to the UX and dashboard by providing the end user with the ability to right click to show or hide. In generally, what will you do? Show right click to show or hide in modules. What will you do? If I want to do, you can see, if I open any module, you can see here right click. If I do right click, show or hide, whatever the things, if I want to show or hide, I have here. So this same option we are providing to the UX pages, show or hide option. So nowadays, like we have, Anaplan is provided these options to the new UX pages. So that is the thing they want to explain here. So hide the line items, and you can see. So already you have, if you want show all line items, you can, so you can see we can show all line items here. So on the base of requirement, even they are providing this flexibility as well. So earlier they couldn't provide this flexibility. So on the base of requirement, they can show, we have this many line item, I want only one line item, then they can. So you can see show or hide line items, only I can show the only one line item I want to show, then I will apply show or hide line item. That flexibility we have. So different flexibilities they are providing by right clicking also, they are providing here. In we are not getting this one. So but generally in real time you will get that right click option also, you will get. So here you are getting by this option, you can do the show or hide the line items. So these are the options, they are enabled to show or hide line items in the UX pages. They are provided as a new functionality in the UX pages. So this is also very important functionality. So on the base of requirement, they can show or hide the line items on the base of requirement. So recently they are released this update. How you are doing showing and hiding the line items, Sudhir? Are you getting? Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes. So simply you can, like in modules you have the right click option, here also they are provided right click. So in trial period we are not getting from here by clicking right click, but you can here from here you can do the highlight, or you can show or hide the line items by selecting here. You should apply here. So end user, they are providing this option. Earlier they couldn't provide this option. So that is the reason we can say this is also one new functionality they are releasing. So this is the thing. And
Sir, it is for end user convenience, sir.
yes, end user convenience only.
And they can do it, right?
Yes,
They
yes,
can
they can do
use
it.
this option.
They can do it for end user purpose only, they released this option. And once go through this all like updates, so it will be helpful for you. And other updates, so majorly their user list enhancement. So in planning and model means, these are the changes in whatever we got in the models. Fine grain history means exact date and time and minute visible looking through the model history. The ability to specify the time frame to the minute will be enabled to more accurate audit as history. So in which minute and which second, which user what he has done, each and everything will get fine grain history. Earlier just they used to provide the which user they done the changes and everything, but nowadays we are getting date, time and everything, each and everything we are getting. So that what happens, what user done the changes and which changes he has done, each and everything will be available. So that is a fine grain history you will available. It will be easy to understand who done the changes and what he has done, everything he can do. We can check it. And another changes, user list enhancement. This user list also recently they update released, so almost 6 months back itself. So model builders can enable. What is the advantage of user list means, earlier we couldn't use a user as a list. User's pane is a different pane earlier. Now what they have done, they uh, they have given as a user as a list. If they given user as a list, what are the advantages will get as, simply if in generalist you are getting user list. Earlier we couldn't get this one. If I get this users list, I can use this as a like whole list I can use. I can use as a module. I can use in modules also. I can use as a one dimension and user list, and I can create the list subset. I can use. I can use a top level. I like whatever the top level I want, I will create. List subset I will create. List properties I will create. So whatever the thing I want, use for the list, whatever the advantages I have, for all advantages belongs to the this user list. So that advantages will get with the user. You can do the top level detail, you will get everything, you will get. You will in out of if you have most of the users, you can create the list subsets as well. If I want 100 users I have, but I mean to create the only 10 users as a one subset, I can create the one subset and 10 users I can include there. So like this list subset I will create. So for you with users I will create each and everything. List advantages whatever we have, we can provide it. So that is the advantage we have, that one with the user list. This is also they will ask majorly. So most of the time they are asking this question. So is it clear what we are trying to do here?
Yes, sir. And that user list also we can able to rename and right, Asivan? And the organization list also it is a part of it. I think last time you told about this update a few months ago.
Yes, user list.
User list and organization list, two type,
Yes.
two lists get created if we start a new model.
Yes, yes, already it is a default list.
Yeah, default list. And then we can rename and that is the one it is showing it as an update, right? Now which you are showing now.
Yes, that is the update we got, but other than that one, you can use that as a total as a list. You can create a list
List.
subset. You can use for the dimension if whenever if you are
Yes.
creating the module. That is what I want to explain here.
Yeah. Okay.
So
So, sir, if you use the users as a dimension, they will access our data, right, sir?
yes,
Yeah, isn't it a problem? They can access data, right?
yes, nothing will happen. We are creating users as a dimension. We are creating the module for access purpose only. We create that one. Why we use that user as a dimension means, whenever the we will create some filter options and current we'll select the current user. So there what happened, whenever if you open any user, only his related modules only he can access. He can't access others related. So that is the option. If open also, nothing will happen.
Okay. Okay.
So I want to show one more thing here. So yes, I have created with user with one module here. So I want to show. And so nowadays they are asking one different question. If in module, so Sudhir and Arshidama, I think did you remember or not? And Sudhir, what happened? I asked you to share that recordings to you and asked you to prepare the questions. So far, I didn't receive that questions.
Yeah, few is pending, sir. I will do it.
and share. And Arshadama, you also, you said I will share it in group, but almost 3 4 days is completed, you are not sharing anything, so I didn't remember
No,
each and every time.
no, no. Actually, it was yesterday. I think no, yesterday, day before yesterday. It was yesterday. I was not at home. I was traveling actually. For that reason, I didn't made those questions actually. Today, hopefully, I'll be doing it and I'll share it.
Complete and share in group. What happens, whatever the Sudhir questions is facing, same questions you are facing, whatever you are facing the interview, Sudhir also facing the same, so it will be easy for each and everyone. So that
Sure,
is the
sure.
reason I am asking.
No, anyhow, I'll do it. And I'm sharing the earlier interview questions also. I'll share now and in the future
And
also. I'll share.
I want a company name and HR name and questions, then easily if we are facing same company, we can understand this
Mm,
guy ask this question, we can understand.
yes,
Otherwise, if you
yes,
don't
yes.
mention the like company names and everything, even though yes, if you have so many questions, but generally we will not concentrate on it. So that is the thing, we should mention that company name, HR name. So if it is possible, interview panel name also mention, that is also fine. So it will be very interesting, and we can it will become easy for us.
Yes, yes, absolutely, absolutely.
So you can see here what is the like what user based dimension, and what I am doing here. So what is the question they are asking nowadays? So in one module what happening? Yeah, I have 6 line items. You can see. So in one module I have 6 line items. Like example this one. So 6 line items I have. So in this scenario, what they are asking, three in UX pages I should show these 3 line items to the one user, and these 3 line items to the another user in one module. So in that scenario, what should I do? On UX pages, not in modules. Generally, what is the best option we have? If I want to show only 3 line items to the one user and another 3 line items to the another user, what should you do?
We use the role-based function to show them.
So what is the option means? You can see here. We should create here. Um, I will show thing here. 1 minute. So with this one, I will open this module as well. I will create another module here. I will show this one. So here you can see this is revenue 03 margin calculation. I'm making this copy. This one as a copy here. So what happens, what should we do? Simply, so I will create this one as a copy, and even I will create what is the first step. What for revenue 03 margin calculation I want to, uh, out of 6 line items I want to show 3 line items to one user and 3 line items to another user. So that is my intention. So for that one, what is my first step? So whatever the module I have, for that target module I should use the user list is the first step. You can see, user list I should take the for the first step. This is my first step, users, G3 location and P2 products. This is a source, I should take the user list, and I will create the one line item subset. So what is my line item subset? You can see I will create one line item subset. So user based to LIS, user based to LIS, I will create this one, user based to LIS subset I will create. So here what I do, I will take as a source model for the whatever we have done. So just now we have done revenue 03 margin calculation copy to, I will take this as a copy. You can see, I have taken this one revenue 03, whatever the source I want to take, I should take in line item subset, and I should open this one line item subset. I should open this one, I should select all 6 line items. Whatever the line items I have, I should select all 6 line items here. I have taken first of all source model. In source model I should have user list, and then I should create the line item subset, where source should I should take the source all line items in that line item subset. Then I should create the one new module I will create. In new module what will I do? Um, in new module, with this source, whatever the dimensions we have taken, line item subset we have created, I will create the test to LIS. I will take test to LIS module I will take, and just I will take dimension whatever the just now I have created subset. User based to subset I will create. Line item, just I will create the data. You can see here. Then what happened here, if I take this one, you can keep, if I have only one line item, I can keep simply like this. So you can see, so I this is the one test module I have taken. You can give some numbers, 10, 9. You can copy across the down. So this is my test module. Here I should check only 3 modules, and here I should check the one user, they should check the 3 modules, and another user they should check the remaining 3 modules. So this is our main intention here. So by using the this this is whatever the functionality we are creating. For this one we should check this option. So this is the first thing we should do. uh, with boolean line item we should create, not with number formatted line item. So one line item we should create as a boolean here. So you can see, so what are the dimensions we should take means, So you can see user in test module, what are the dimensions we have taken. So users we should take, user lis we should take, line item subset, line items we should take. So you need to add line users as well here in our test 2 module. So user dimensions, if you want add any dimension, if you forget, what should you do? Yes, what should you do? If you forget anything, you should keep control and click there, so easily you can get it. So here you can see another dimension, you can see, and simply you can put line items here, users here. So what happened, you can see. So this what is our intention? What is our intention? Which line item we should get the, this three line item should get to the this people Anaplan access. This Navin should get the margin and unit price and this. So this is our intention. So we should select manually like this. So three line items should get to the Anaplan access whatever something, and three line items should get the Navin. So this is the functionality we are expecting for us. So this functionality we need. So to get this one, so what should you do? This functionality we need get here. If I want to get this functionality, so what should I do? I need to apply filter here. This is my target module. So this is my target module. Here I should get the I should get the three line items for the one user, and here you can see Navin should get the these three line items, and other user how many users we have here? First of all, only two users we have here, but you can see one user Navin should get the three line items, these three line items, and Anaplan access should get the these three line items. So for this one, what should I do? I need to apply filter here. I need to apply filter. So what should I do? I need to create filter here. Test 2 module LIS is there, data is there. So you can see if I apply filter, what happened, you can see. For Navin, which line items should they get? Yes. For Navin, which line item they should get?
Last three
Last three
items.
line items. So you are getting Navin's three line items. If I select here Anaplan access, he is someone. So for him, what are the line items he should get?
First three items.
First three line items you get, but you are not getting the first three line. Only you are getting the last three line item. What is the reason? For which credentials I have logged in here? For which credentials I have logged in here? Navin or Anaplan access? For which credentials I have logged in here?
Naveen.
So that is the reason. If I log in with the Navin credentials, so I will get only these three line item. If I log in with this guy, Anaplan access at Anaplan, what happened? What could I see? I could see only first three line items. I can't see other. So whenever end user will select something, so only whatever the access he is related, whenever he is login with his credential, he can watch only his related line items. He don't watch others related line items. Same way you can see here we are login with the Navin's credentials. That is the reason I could log in with the I could see the Navin's line items whatever we have set here. For Navin's we want to set this one. If I do reverse this one, if I see, if I want to keep first three line items I want Navin, last three line items I want others. If I remove this one, if I apply the filter, so if I do, and if I just I need to do the refresh. So now what happened, you can see. I need to do the refresh once again here. What happening now? Navin or whatever you select here, only one option only you will get. So user with what credential you select, you log in, that related only you will get the access. So you don't get so many user options there. You are getting here. So if I log in with Navin, what line items we are watching here? Yes,
First three.
how it is happening?
Because login credentials.
Yes, so whenever if I create with this line items, so if I create one line item subset, and there in that line item subset I should use the source module I should use. And another thing, you should create the one filter module. This is known as a filter module. You can see filter module, we should create the boolean. This is a boolean line items only. So boolean line item I have created. For boolean line item I have selected, for the different users different line item I have selected, and this boolean line items I have applied the filter here. You can see what I have done, filter I have applied here. By applying the filter, what could I do? Easily I can, easily what happened? So by applying the filter I can see only these three line items on the base of their requirement. Is it clear how it is happening?
Yes, sir.
So try to implement, we should implement these things by watching this video. I will share this video in our group, so try to watch it.
What is the intention about like whole which you explained now? What is it? The headline will be.
So the thing is, what I have explained you, we should on the base of I one user I want to show three line items, another user I want to show remaining three line items. On the base of users I want to control the line items. This question they have asked in interview. Okay,
Okay.
how you can do? Means in this way you can do for each and every user. Is it clear how we are doing this one?
Yes, Asif.
So on the base of user, we can show the different line items by creating this line item subset and everything. So what are the steps involving here? Yes. What are the steps involving here? In what are the steps we need to do? Try to write down these points.
Yes, Asif. Yes, Asif. Yes.
Give me a minute. So what are the first step? In first step, what should we do? We should create the, so where in target module, wherever you want show on the base of user based line item, we should insert user dimension where you want to show the user based line items. First step, we should insert the user dimension in target module where you want show the user based line items.
User dimension. In the target. Asif, can you repeat? Insert user dimension
In target module where you
in
want to
target mode.
target module where you want to show line items user wise.
where you want to show user wise line items.
Yes.
Okay. Step 2.
Yes, everyone is note down this point. Yes.
Yes, Ashish bhai, where you want to show user-wise line item.
Yes. For one user, if I want to show few line items, and another user, if I want to show few line items, we should do these steps.
Okay. Second step, Asibu.
Second step, does anyone is do you write down this point, everyone?
Yes, yes. We have written the first step, like
Yes.
insert user dimension and target
And
module where you want to show.
next second step, you should create line item subset with the target module as a dimension. You should create line item subset with target module as a target module. We should take in that one as a source. You can see,
Your line item.
you should create the line item subset. You should create the line item subset
Hmm.
and take target module as a source in the line item subset. Target module, whatever the line items you want to show, that we should insert in the that line item subset. You can see here, user based line item subset I have created here.
So you should create line item subset and take a target module.
As a source for that line item subset. You can see revenue 03 margin calculation.
Line item subset. Okay.
This is the second step. We should create the line item subset and take source as a target module, whichever we want to show line items. That source module, that target module we should take as a source for the this LIS line item subset. And third step, in third step we should create the third step we should try to write down third step. Third step, we should create one filter module.
Create.
One filter module with, we should create as a filter module with the user based LIS, that user based LIS and users dimension, user based LIS, user based LIS and users dimensions and boolean line item, and with one boolean line item. We should create one filter module with user based LIS and user dimension and one boolean formatted line item. There we should select what user want to see for which line items. What user want to see which line items.
There we should select
Which user want to see which line items.
which user.
So did you complete this fourth point?
Yes, sir.
Then final point, fifth point, write down fifth point. So try to apply filter in target module. Try to apply the filter
Apply the filter.
Try to apply filter user based LIS boolean format in the target module. In the target module, apply the filter
And target
in
module.
target module. We should apply the filter. Send message as a rejoin. Everyone. Just apply filter in the target module, the filter module line item, which we have created just now in fourth step.
In target module, we should apply the filter.
We should apply the filter which we have created filter line item in fourth step.
We have
Created filter line item in which we have created in fourth step.
in target module, we should apply the filter which we have created in fourth step.
Yes, that's it. We should publish this this UX to this saved view to UX page. That's it. On the base of user, whatever the user want to select, that line items only he could see the in the final module. In UX pages only he could see this whatever the user will join. Only he could see the his related line items. You don't see others line items. If you do follow these steps.
We should publish. We should
This
publish
this saved view to UX page. Final step.
this view. The users can see. assigned line items.
What is the last step, Shabbi?
We should publish
We
this
should
saved view to UX page.
express so users can able to see the assigned line items.
Is assigned line items. So these are the steps we should follow, and so these are like we have the these are the latest updates, and even Sudhir, I already have shared this in updated file in our interview preparation group. Please try to go through that file and
Okay.
try to remember this all these points. It will be helpful for you.
Okay. Okay.
And tomorrow we'll continue our class at 7 to 9 a.m. So I will try to cover another like ALM procedure. I will try to cover once again some with new updates. So ALM procedure, what are the procedures we have. So sometimes they are not asking scenario based questions we have covered earlier, but sometimes they are asking regarding for ALM process, and one more question they are asking like if you have 90 GB model in 130 GB workspace, what should we do if I want to maintain ALM process there? So that type of question they are asking. So we'll discuss tomorrow regarding that one. So till that time, go through all these things and try to practice implement this change these things whatever we have tried so far. So it will be helpful for you. And yesterday so many candidates you are not attended, like only Sudhir is attended and is disconnected because of network issue. Arshad Ahmed and Faiz, there is no response from you yesterday.
No, actually, Ashibi, I was traveling yesterday, so I couldn't able to attend the class. Otherwise, I could have attended.